you will see in certain cases RIR. And if you see that, it means you could do that many more repetitions, and in theory, you would have to drop the weight by that point. Now that we got the RPE out of the way, there is another factor that I often prescribe for weights because some people find it very challenging to do RPE, and that is RIR, reps in reserve. And that basically just means how many more reps could you do until you theoretically would fail. You'd have to drop the weight. I can't do it anymore. That is how I like to prescribe a lot of my weight training. So that way we're not training to failure, but we're training to 2 reps in reserve. You could have done 2 more, or 3 reps in reserve. You could have done 3 more. So if you see 3 RIR under your RPE, that means that I want you to do however many repetitions. Let's say I prescribed 12 for you. I would want you to reach that point and know I could do 3 more and then stop. Sometimes it's better to prescribe reps in reserve and say, hey, I want you to do however many repetitions at about this much weight so that you know you could do 3 more or 2 more reps. And then on my end, not give you however many repetitions, give you a range between 8 to 14. So that way, every day you're training, depending on whether you're really fatigued from the day before or you're super energized, it might change the number of repetitions you're able to do. This is common. One day you may end up doing 10 repetitions at a specific weight, but the next day you didn't have breakfast or something went wrong in your sleep and you weren't fully recovered and you could only do 8. And you know that you would have been done. You had to stop at 8 because you could do 2 more, but you had to stop then because I prescribed 2 reps in reserve. So that's the general idea. If you see reps in reserve, just know that it's like a bank account. You have 2 left, but you're going to save it. And that's the idea of it, because we don't want to be training to failure in every circumstance. There's certain circumstances where I may prescribe that, but research is showing that having reps in reserve is much better to facilitate adaptations. So I know this is a lot of information, but to summarize, you will see in certain cases RIR. And if you see that, it means you could do that many more repetitions. And in theory, you would have to drop the weight by that point. So you're saving repetitions. So we covered that today. I hope this clears it up for this type of exertion level that I do speak of and help you understand your exercise prescription. This is all part of the process. These variables change from week to week as we progress for our training, so that way we're inducing the adaptations we need in our bodies. If you're on my YouTube and you're interested in understanding how to progress your own program, go ahead and check out my personal training website, sign up for the email list. You'll get a bunch of free stuff, and I'll get to know your goals a little bit more. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.